I'm thirsty. I probably should have stopped and got a drink before I left. Oh well, I can stop up here somewhere. I say, that is one of the nice things about riding and living in the country, is that people just like to wave. It's fun. Accident waiting to happen. So, yeah, I know it's like down my road whenever I'm out walking the dogs or just out on the street. It's like I'll wave at every single vehicular person that comes down through there. If they're walking or on a bike, I'll talk to them. It's entertaining. It reminds me of last fall whenever I started riding. My phone was going crazy. I was getting a bunch of texts and phone calls, so I pulled over. I could feel it through my jacket just vibrating constantly. So I pulled over on the side of the road. It was a 4-lane section of highway, and I pulled over in the emergency lane to check my phone, see what was going on, make sure it wasn't an emergency. And while I was standing there checking my voicemails and my text messages, I had 3 people stop to check on me and see if I needed a ride, if everything was all right, that kind of stuff. And it was nice. I mean, I guess it could get annoying if you're out walking or running or something and they keep stopping to ask you. But for just being a one-time deal, and that many people stopped to see if I needed help, make sure everything was all right, it was just cool. It was something that don't seem to get very often. I know whenever I had that second wreck up on 62 out in the middle of nowhere, that wasn't the case. There were several people that just went barreling by and waved at me. So until I got the one guy who did stop, who locked it up and blocked both lanes of traffic before moving out of the way. After he saw I was okay, he pulled over out of the way to help me get the bike up and going again. And so, but yeah, that's something that I've got to say I do love about this out here. And actually, that possibility of a wreck back there reminded me of SteelHorseClub's video that he just posted that seems to be getting a lot of flack, where he said that every motorcycle or automobile accident that you're involved in, you could have prevented. Which I just got a kick out of it because for the most part, you can prevent the accidents. I mean, you anticipate what people are doing. You drive defensively. Whether you're in a cage or on 2 wheels, if you treat it like everyone out there is trying to kill you, then you do have a better chance of survival, I suppose. So, but I just got a kick out of it because at one point he said, I think it was in the comments, he said that he has never met a person who admits to an accident being their fault. And I have no problems whatsoever admitting to my 2 motorcycle wrecks being entirely my fault. Stupidity and inexperience do not make good bedmates. Of course, I've talked about it before. The first one, I was on the Katana, chasing a buddy who's been riding for 30 years, who was riding a Gixxer 750, and stupidity claimed me in the ditch. And then the second one was complete inexperience. Got into that rough patch of road, leaned into the turn, and went dribbling off into the ditch. And both times I became a human torpedo, which I still say everyone has got to try. The accident part, yeah, the wrecking, that sucks. The hitting the ground and sliding, rolling, all that stuff, that sucks. But the part where you're flying through the air and you actually get to experience what it feels like to fly for a few seconds, that is totally awesome. So, take that, SteelHorseClub. I can admit to my accidents being my fault. So, there.